skeleton of the giant of Odessos found in Bulgaria. Did the giants really exist? Back in March 2015, rescue excavations in Varna, Bulgaria released some interesting discoveries which have challenged the existing human history known to us. The team unearthed the skeleton of a huge human buried beneath the fortress, the wall of the ancient city of Odessos. Let's take a deeper look into the skeleton of the giant of Odessos. According to Dr. Valery Yotov, who is in charge of excavations at Odessos, the skeleton was unearthed around the late 4th century or 5th century AD. As we started, he said, to uncover the ancient fortress wall, we started asking ourselves a lot of questions, and of course, we had to keep digging to reach the wall's foundations. That's how we stumbled upon the skeleton. It's possible that someone used the pit, which had been dug up for construction purposes, to bury the body. According to the first accounts of the incident, researchers were taken aback by the size of the bone that was discovered. It's been concluded that skeletal remains belong to an individual who had lived in the 4th or 5th century AD. A team of archaeologists from the Varna Museum of Archaeology, also known as Varna Regional Museum of History, were the ones to undertake the rescue excavations, which is when the skeleton was discovered. Professor Dr. Valery Yotov, who was heading the team, stated that the size of the bones was extraordinary, that they belonged to a really tall man. However, the exact measurement of the height of the skeleton was not disclosed. Archaeologists from Varna discovered the ruins of the Odessos fortress wall, as well as shards of earthen jars and a hand mill that dated back to ancient times. There are no indications that this man was a vampire, an Atlantis giant, or anything like that. Then the analysis of the giant skeleton. Archaeologists confirmed that the remains were initially buried 3 meters deep, that's about 10 feet down. Since graves of this depth are extremely uncommon, it's assumed that the pit was created as a construction ditch during the construction of Odessos fortress wall. Interestingly, the individual died while working, and the fact that he was cremated with his hand on his waist and his body facing east suggests that the burial was followed by some sort of ancient rituals. Although archaeologists have uncovered nothing unusual about their discovery, many scholars are curious about the origin of the skeleton. Numerous specialists assert that prehistoric humans are representative of the long extinct race of Atlantis giants. Well, it's not like the skeleton of an extraordinary huge individual has been uncovered for the first time in Eastern Europe. In 2012, a colossal warrior skeleton dating to 1600 BC was unearthed near Santa Mare, Romania. The giant warrior known as Goliath stood more than 2 meters tall, which was highly remarkable for the time and location when most people survived only a few decades, approximately 1.5 meters on average height. A formidable dagger, indicative of the warrior's high status, was discovered in his grave. Do these astounding findings demonstrate that giants once roamed Europe? As the Atlantean race of giants is it a hard fact of human history? Are these myths based on actual occurrences that occurred in the distant past? And this is by Ansh Srivastava on Infinite Explorers. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.